SportNews.com here. We're in the zone with Callum Smith. Callum, you got N'Dam this weekend, a tough test, but talk about the preparation for this fight.
Yeah, preparation's been good. I had a good camp back in England with Joe Gallagher. I feel I've improved since becoming world champion. I'm enjoying training and I'm out to show them improvements and put in a good performance and leave Madison Square Garden as still a world champion.
N'Dam is a tough customer. He's had some tough fights in the past. He's a rough and rugged warrior, but are you aiming for the knockout this weekend?
Yeah, I never go in looking for the knockout, but I always believe I'm capable of getting one. I believe I'm getting bigger and stronger each fight, and I believe I can hit any super middleweight in the world, and N'Dam's no different. And he's a good opponent. He's slick, he's awkward, he can move pretty well, and he's got experience on his side, and he'll probably try and make it as tough as possible for me. But as long as the best version of me turns up, then I'll be coming out a winner.
You're the champion at 168. How does it feel to protect the title? And is it one of those things where it's harder to be the champion and defend your title, or is it harder to get there and get it?
Both. They both provide different pressures, but this time it's a different pressure. People expect me to win, people expect me to look good and expect me to keep my titles, but I've always felt the bigger the occasion, the bigger the opponent, the better performance from myself, and it doesn't come much bigger than defending the world titles at Madison Square Garden. So I'm excited, I'm ready, I feel good, I feel strong, and ready to put in a big performance.
What does it mean to fight at the Garden? I mean, this is a historic place for boxing. A lot of fighters have fought here. And what does it mean to you?
Yeah, it means a lot. I got offered a few different shows, a few different possible fight dates, and this is the one that stood out to me, Madison Square Garden. It's the mecca of boxing. It's a very historic fight venue where a lot of top fighters boxed over the years. So I want to put myself on that list, and I'm happy to be here. And I've just got one more job now, and that's to win at Madison Square Garden, not just take part. And I've had a good camp and I'm ready.
Talk about taking part. A guy who was taking part in this division briefly was Canelo Alvarez. Do you expect him to come back to 168? And I know you want to welcome him to the division.
Yeah, I don't expect him back anytime soon. I think there's still fights for him at 160, and I think he'll stay there for a while, but eventually I do think he will move back up, and as he does, then I'm more than welcome. I think he's a very good fighter, but he's a middleweight, and I think if he steps up to super middleweight, there's a lot bigger guys at the division, including myself, and it's definitely a fight I'll put my name in the mix for.
How do you think that fight will go with somebody like Canelo?
Listen, he's a good fighter, but he's a small fighter, and I'm a very big 168, and I think that puts certain advantages in my favour. He's a very good fighter. I'm a Canelo fan, but I just think there's weight divisions for a reason. I think he's a better middleweight than he is a super middleweight.
Daniel Jacobs was talking about moving up to the division as well. Is that somebody else you'd like to welcome?
Yeah, definitely. He's another good fighter. I like Daniel Jacobs. I thought he'd give Canelo a really good fight. It ends up pretty close in the end, but I think Canelo slowed towards the end. But Jacobs, I think the weight did hurt him a little bit in his last fight, and I think a move to super middleweight will probably suit him a little bit better. And he's another big name added to the mix, and I'm in a very good division, and I want to be involved in a very big fight, and Daniel Jacobs certainly is one of them.
Is there any other big names at 168 that you would like to see, especially being the champion? I mean, everybody wants to challenge the champion, but who do you look at?
So I just want to be involved in a big fight. I'd love to unify. I'd love to fight one of the other champions, Callum Smith, David Benavidez, Billy Joe Saunders was just won a WBO version. It's a good division. There's a lot of unbeaten fighters, and I believe I'm the best in the world. I'm ranked #1, but I'd like to cement that place so there's no questions. And I can only do that by beating the other champions. So they're the fights I'll be looking to make in the future.
Caleb Plant has Mike Lee coming up. How do you see that fight going?
Yeah, it's a good fight. Mike Lee's a big guy. He's come down from 175, but I think Caleb Plant's boxing ability will be a little bit too much, and I see him keeping his title.
At 168, obviously you're the man, but who is the best 168 pounder aside from you right now?
I don't know. I think, as you mentioned, Plant's a good fighter. I think David Benavidez is a good fighter. He's back from I don't know whether he was suspended or not, but I think he's due to fight Anthony Dirrell for his old WBC title. They're two very good fighters and unbeaten fighters, so they're the fight that I think I'll see happen in the future, and I've just got to take care of business on June 1st, and then we'll look to be making the bigger fights.
Last question for you, Callum. How many times do you want to fight this year? How busy do you want to be? Because I know some fighters get a lot of time off. Some guys want to take a vacation. Some guys want to get back in there. What about you?
Yeah, I want to get straight back in. I had a good rest after my last fight. I'm well rested. I'm refreshed, and I want to stay active. I want to keep winning and take care of this fight the weekend, and then I'll be sitting down with my team and looking for the next move. But yeah, I want to stay busy. I want to keep fighting, and an active fighter is a better fighter in my opinion.
Thank you, Callum.